you might want to make just a statement so that the media can have something to go back home.
Yeah, I would. And I will say this, the media was a little bit late, and you actually missed the best part of the president's statement. I think you should make it again, but it was good. But we've had a great relationship. This has been very successful. We have many meetings today with many other leaders. The ASEAN conference has been handled beautifully by the president and the Philippines and your representatives. And I've really enjoyed being here. The weather is always good. Today it's pretty good. But one thing about the Philippines, eventually it gets good no matter what. But we very much appreciate the great treatment you've given. I thought last night's event was fantastic. Tremendous talent. Most of it, I guess, from the Philippines. But tremendous talent, musical talent, dance talent. And we really had a tremendous time, all of the leaders. So I think on behalf of everybody, I want to thank you and I want to thank the Philippines. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, I'm sure.
America has grown weak, and so weak that the Philippines have broken with decades of pro-American foreign policy to instead leave for the orbit of China and Russia. You saw that yesterday. The hatred. I mean, why is Obama campaigning? He ought to be out working. He ought to be out. Right? I mean, I'm going to send the congressman back to Washington with that message, but we'll send the real message on November 8th, right? We'll send the real message on November. But every time I look at him, he's campaigning. I mean, here you see the Philippines, the heads of the Philippines, they're so angry. He leaves for China. He's now negotiating with China. We've been in the Philippines practically for forever. A very important strategic ally. And what happens? China and Russia are probably going to take it. And I see him out there campaigning for crooked Hillary. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. Strength will also require growth. Right now, our economy isn't growing at all. We had only around a 1% growth last quarter. GDP, a disaster. Do you know, when China has 1%, it's over. They don't have 1%. They have 7%. That's considered terrible. India has 8%. That's considered bad for them. They don't like it. We have 1% and everything's supposed to be fine. But we're going down. If Hillary gets in, she's going to raise your taxes. And the 1% is going to be negative, and that's going to be almost unheard of. But that's going to happen. I made a lot of predictions. If that happens, and if she gets in, you're going to have such negative growth. You will have problems like you've never had before. And our companies and our jobs will flee, believe me.